good.
Go DP.
Field Marshal Rakesh Sharma stands convicted for the death of his fellow soldier Captain Mukherjee. The blast took place on March 16, 1991 in the village Baramulla, Kashmir during the Operation Black Tornado. The punishment for this crime may lead to 20 years of rigorous imprisonment under the Section 81 of Indian Penal Code. Was the defendant present during the operation?
Yes, I was not only present, I supervised it.
Does the defendant plead guilty?
Yes, I take complete responsibility for the death of my fellow soldier, Captain Satish Mukherjee. I plead the jury to show no mercy on me.
Have you made any contacts with the family of the victim, Captain Mukherjee?
Yes, after the incident, I decided to fund all his family expenses. I decided that I should be the person who would be giving them a better life.
Any specific reason why you chose not to appoint a lawyer for this case?
I consider that absolutely unnecessary. The case was clear. Captain Mukherjee went to defuse that bomb on my orders and the bomb went off. I knew that I could run or save everyone's lives. I chose to run. I risked his life for ours.
The jury will now go through all the facts and opinions stated in the case. The final decision will be declared 10 days from now. It is necessary for the defendant to be present at the time of the decision.
I promise to be present and also faithfully serve the court as ordered, and also work towards the betterment of Mr. Mukherjee's family. Who's there?
What do you think should be your punishment, Rakesh?
Excuse me, who's this?
Oh, come on, Rakesh. Don't you remember me? Someone you failed that day. 16th March, 1991.
Satish Mukherjee, possible.
Yes, you did. But now I'm here.
No, you do not exist. You cannot be real.
Yes, I'm not real. But that doesn't mean I do not exist. I'm here. Don't you see me?
I don't understand this. I really don't understand this.
Do you have any clue what you have done? Do you? You know what my wife does for a living, Rakesh? Do you? She's a house help. She's a bloody house help! She lives in a small chawl in Mumbai. Had I served longer in the army, she would have got some pension. But thanks to you, that did not happen. I died very young, you see. How does it feel? How does it feel to not have only killed me, but also the future of my family?
I didn't mean any of this to happen. You know that. You were the best person to defuse that bomb. We were at equal risk in that bomb.
We would have been at equal risk had we decided to run away from there. But you chose otherwise. You chose to risk my life to save yours. How much money? How much money do you think is enough to compensate for my death? 10,000? 20,000? 1 lakh? What?
I'm sorry, please, I'm sorry for everything. Please, I am sorry.
I can never forgive you, Rakesh. You see, we dead men don't have that liberty. You will die. You will have to pay for your mistakes.
What do you mean? Stay away from me. What do you mean by that?
I will kill you, Rakesh.
No, please.
You will beg for mercy, pray for liberation. But you will not get any. It is time.
Please, I'm sorry. I'm willing to do anything to compensate for my mistakes.
Compensate!
I'm sorry. Please.
There is only one compensation for your mistakes, my friend.
Please, I'm sorry.
You will not live.
No, I'm sorry.
I will not let you live.
I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
Get a plate from the kitchen, oh please.
Thank you.
Yeah, and please, let my evenings be at peace at least.
To get the door known.
Yeah, of course. Yes?
नमस्ते साहब मैडम है क्या
Who's this?
I am Deepak. Malik Sahab has said that you had requested for a servant.
Oh, yes, yes. I'd asked Mr. Malik to send for him. He's a new servant, Deepak.
Why do we need him? We have already 3 servants for 2 of us.
But I thought he might help me in the kitchen.
Yeah, please, fine. So, Deepak,
Yes.
tell me something about yourself. I mean, where are you from? What did you do before? Did you study or only odd jobs?
I am from Patna, Bihar. I spent my teenage years in Delhi. फिर वहाँ से मैंने देहरादून में गार्डनर का काम किया. फिर वहाँ से बंगाल में मैंने नाइट वॉचमैन का काम किया. फिर वहाँ से-
Wait. You said night watchman, right? So, did you encounter any robbery? तुम्हारा police records clear है ना? I mean, this is your only chance to come clean.
No,
Otherwise-
never. But this one time in a night when I was a night
Stop it,
watchman.
you guys. Deepak is a perfectly good boy. He has been working for Mr. Malik since the last 5 years. Stop being suspicious about everything, will you? Now
Okay.
you just sit and have this.
Yeah, very good. Thank you. But if anything goes wrong, then you are held responsible. And also tell him that he has to maintain some decorum in this house. He can't bring his wives and friends and brothers out of nowhere.
Yes. I shall debrief with my captain. Now, why don't you just continue with your work and we'll continue with us. Come, Deepak, come to the kitchen.
Thank you, sir.
Another militant attack in Kashmir. When will these killings ever stop? Radhika, get the door, please. Radhika? Deepak? Jeez, so much for having an army of servants. Yeah, come in. अरे नीरज, hey man, come.
यार।
I thought तूने तो मेरा घर का पता ही भूल गया.
अरे क्या
Have a
बताऊं
seat,
यार?
have a seat.
क्या बताऊं? I just returned from out of station.
Oh,
I had gone there for some work. By the way, how has your life been? And yeah, take these mails of yours, yeah. Too much junk for 3 months, dude.
yeah, thanks. Well, nothing new. I mean, it's all been chod. You say.
Well, good. Actually, it's been awesome. New project, loads of money.
Oh, sorry. So, what kind of project?
Well, nothing different. Just the money is too freaking awesome, man.
Okay, but what now project details you are hiding from me, huh?
No, yaar.
Wait, first tell me, tea or coffee?
Coffee. Less sugar.
Okay. Deepak, 2 cups of coffee with something to eat and sugar by the side.
Thanks.
But sure, who puts the project? छुपा रहा है.
नहीं
You're
यार.
hiding something.
Actually, this one doesn't really concern you.
Okay,
Well,
I'll take that.
that is nonsense, yaar.
क्या कर रहे हो? पहले इनको दो.
Anyway, does he still talk to you?
Who?
Well, that dead friend of yours. What was his name? Mukherjee something?
Well, yes, he does. I mean, occasion. Hello. क्या
जी सर.
चाय दे दिया ना आपने?
जी.
तो आज के लिए you can leave.
जी.
These servants, I tell you.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, so he still talks to you, right? And does he still threaten to kill you?
Yes. He says that is too small a price to pay. He says he will make me suffer.
And have you told Radhika about this?
Yeah, as if she will understand. Moreover, it's my birthday to bear. And what if I tell Radhika and he starts wanting her too? God knows what he wants.
You know, Rakesh, had someone else told me this story of yours, I would never have believed it. But you know, having known you and this story of yours, it's so difficult.
Sometimes I feel if I could have gone back in time and corrected those wrongs. I mean, I could have gone and defused that bomb myself. I would have died, but at least it's better than this everyday haunting experience.
Don't talk like that, man. You can't change the past, can you? By the way, have you started meeting those tantrics and other weirdos?
No, I mean not tantric.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, sure.
Hello? Yes, I'm here. Yes, I told you not to call me. I will talk to you later. Do not call me back. Yeah, bye. Yeah, so you were saying?
Yeah, nothing. I mean, all for work.
Arey, no. Just those silly bank calls about credit cards.
Oh,
Anyway, so where were we? Tantrics, right?
yeah, you are referring me to someone. But leave all that. Tell me something. What would have you done if you were in my place?
What can I say, Rakesh? You know, I've never come across someone with such a strange story to tell.
And probably you never will. You know, sometimes I feel that he's always observing me. He's always there. He's watching me. He's just waiting for that right moment to strike. And I'm just afraid that he might hurt Radhika.
Don't talk like that, man. Don't talk like that. Everything is just going to be okay.
What? How can anything in this everything be okay? I mean, I'm scared to shit when I see him. He stares me in my eyes and says that I deserve death.
Dude, he's just playing with your mind. That's all. That's all I tell you. I seriously don't know how this is happening. Can you take this call? Please.
Neeraj, he was sweating a lot. Are you okay?
No. I'm fine. Just this call.
Yeah, please.
I told you not to call me back. I told you. Yes, I heard you. Yes, I will talk to you later. Do not call me again. Yes. Shut up. Yeah, so I was saying, maybe you should stay calm. Maybe think positive. I think you are so negative, that's why he's haunting you. Have you ever tried thinking of it this way?
Maybe. All I know is that I'm bothering her. Neeraj, seriously, is everything okay?
Yeah, everything is fine. Yeah, so, you could send Radhika to her mom's.
Yeah, I could do that. At least she will find some peace.
No, I meant for you. You need to have some space of your own. You should stay alone for some time.
Alone? This guy is haunting me and I should stay alone. How will that help? Are you nuts?
The Rakesh I knew would want to tackle this situation rather than hiding away from it. But whatever.
Yeah, the Rakesh you knew, I think is going to be dead soon. And somehow I feel you want that.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Please, stop with your fake concerns. And before things get any messier, please leave.
You're a sick person. I'm just trying to help you out here.
Neeraj, you are behaving very differently. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I don't want you in my house. Just get out of my house and don't return ever.
Yes, you're right. Maybe it's not me who should be worried. It's you. You killed 5 of my friends that night. And do you think they would have let you live after that? How could you be so nice?
Neeraj, who the fuck are you?
How does that even matter? I'm just like you, mate. I was also a soldier from the other side. And during that operation, you tried to kill 5 of my friends. You tried to kill 5 of my friends. Remember that?
You know what, Neeraj? You are not the only one who lost someone that night. I lost a dear friend of mine. And do you know how he died? He died because he panicked while defusing a bomb. One should not panic, my friend. And right now, you are panicking. I
What?
can see it. You are panicking.
What are you talking about?
The safety lock of your gun is not on.
Hey, you bastard! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you! You bastard! You bastard!
Deepa!
Sorry, I'm late. Was stuck.
You saw what happened yesterday. You have to help me. They took him away. Police took him away.
It's serious. He is already in jail. We need to deal with this very cautiously now.
I need your help. You tell them what you saw. You saw it all yesterday.
I'm not sure what I can do. But let me check.
You're my last hope. Please help me. I need my husband back.
It's difficult. He may not even trust you anymore. Can you take that?
I'll have to. I need him back.
Very well then.
Landed up in the jail for a murder. That's true for you. You seem to be making this a habit.
He was trying to kill me. I was only protecting myself.
Just like that day, you were protecting yourself. And look at you. You are still alive.
He had a gun. I had no choice.
Actually, you did have a choice. You could have shot him in the leg or maybe in the hand. But no, you shot him in the heart. You are a killer and there is no escaping that. You know, sometimes what I wonder, when you die, what will your wife do? Will she even try? Do you think that she still loves you?
Shut up! You don't cross that line! She loves me and understands me, I know that!
Yeah, it's heartening to know that your marriage is almost dead. And your death shouldn't bother her too much.
You filthy bastard! I will kill you! Stay out of our lives! I will kill you!
Hey, सिर्फ आधा घंटा, हैं?
Radhika. What the hell are you doing here, Deepak? I'm in jail and my wife sends a servant. Where is she? What does she?
Don't worry. I'm here to discuss what happened yesterday.
Yeah, please. I'm not willing to talk to a servant. Get up and leave.
I'm not a servant, you see. I was hired by your wife to study you, examine you.
Examine me? Who are you?
A doctor, actually. Psychiatrist, to be precise.
What? My wife thinks that I am mentally ill. How dare she? This is why I never told her about him. She has betrayed me. She has backstabbed
I am
me.
here only to help you. Now you need to listen to me very carefully. Let me read out this news report that was published in March 1991. Indian Army, in an operation named Black Hurricane, successfully kills a group of 5 terrorists in Baramulla district of Kashmir. There were 4 army men involved in the operation: Captain Jashpal Singh, Major Joginder Singh, Brigadier Yashpal Verma, and Captain Satish Mukherjee. During the operation, Captain Mukherjee was injured while trying to defuse a bomb, but he is now out of danger.
Why are you reading this to me?
Didn't you say you were part of this?
Yes.
I find this news piece very surprising because I don't see your name in this. There seems to be no mention of your name in this anywhere.
You say you are a doctor. and then you prove your dumbness. I'm a captain in the army, dog. I get to keep my privacy from these news.
Who are you, Captain?
I am Captain Rakesh Sharma. I headed Operation Black Hurricane. And show me that article. What shitty newspaper do you read, dog? This is all a lie. Mr. Mukherjee died that day. I remember that seeing him die.
Interesting. But I did research on Mr. Mukherjee. You know what? He is very much alive. He lives in a small chawl in Mumbai with his wife, who happens to be a domestic help.
What? Alive? How is that even possible?
Well, yes, he is very much alive. And you know what? I've met him. He's a good man.
You have met him. That means there is no ghost. So, I am not guilty.
By the way, why do you think you are in jail?
Yes, I remember. I killed my neighbor. He came to live in near our house 4 months ago. Rich guy, he bought that Shanti Villa.
And why did you kill him?
Neeraj was a dear friend to me. I trusted him. I trusted him more than my wife, and he betrayed me. He was a bloody spy. I had to kill him for self-defense.
Tell me, where do you live?
Come on, doc. Stop being cocky. I live with my wife in Lakshmi Nivas. Didn't you come yesterday?
Chawl, Captain. There is no Lakshmi Villa or Shanti Nivas.
What are you saying? That's my house. Neeraj lives next to us, across the street.
There is a railway station across the street. There are other houses around, but none are bungalows.
This is a trick, doc. That is my house. I killed my neighbor. You are a bloody witness.
No. You are in jail because you are the owner of an illegal weapon. There is no Neeraj. There never was one, Mr. Sharma. Or should I say, Mr. Mukherjee.
What do you mean by that? You know what? I don't want to see you. Get out of here. Get out. I want to see my wife. I will call the jailer. Radhika. This guy says that house is not our house. That Neeraj was never there. Tell him something. Oh. You also think that I'm going crazy, right? I don't want to talk to you. Go and take this friend of yours with you. I don't want to talk to you. Go, Radhika. Radhika, leave. Radhika, leave. Now, leave.
I'm not Radhika. My name is Shamita. Shamita Mukherjee. And I don't take orders from anyone. I just want my husband back with me.
I don't understand this. I am your husband. Where have I ever gone? You Neeraj, right? Tell him you Neeraj.
My husband? He's an ex-army officer who has retired from the army. His name is Satish Mukherjee. And to answer your question, I have never seen any Neeraj ever. I've definitely heard you talking to him on multiple occasions. Until now, when I saw you struggling with a gun alone. Alone, Satish. There is no Neeraj.
What are you saying?
There never was one.
I saw him yesterday. You were there. The bell rang. You gave us coffee, remember?
Had
You
I
were there.
heard the bell, wouldn't I have opened the door? You opened the door because only you heard it. Mr. Mukherjee, this is too much information to be handled in one day. We understand that. Well, you need to know something. You have survived your blast and have been scarred by that incident ever since. Being a part of that operation, you've seen death very closely. That can be very unsettling, Satish, we understand. But you need to know. This is what we call in medical terms PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, which is now advanced to the stage of schizophrenia. You see things which do not exist. That ghost you see is a figment of your own imagination. You created a Neeraj because you are still living in that moment when that blast happened. You feel that people are looking out to kill you.
No, Neeraj was there. He was with a gun. He tried to kill me because he couldn't kill me that day.
You don't seem to trust anyone very easily, do you? Remember the questions you asked the day I went to your house? Neither seemed like a friend, but he became a killer because you made him that. You are still fixated on that night, Satish. You feel accountable for it.
Am I not? That isn't the game of humans. We don't get to choose who lives. My decision killed Neeraj, killed Satish, killed 5 of Neeraj's friends. I am the one to blame. I killed him.
Satish is you! No, Satish died!
No.
The army is proud of you. Satish is in front of me, he's alive. They know that you have given them your best. Your wife here is a house help. She's trying her best to make your life go back to that stage before that deadly night.
No, I am Rakesh Sharma.
Satish, come back!
No, please, leave me.
Satish, you need to accept the reality. You need to accept the fact that you are a patient and we are here to help you. This treatment needs to be accepted by your mind. You need to accept that you are schizophrenic.
Oh, you are telling a lie. I am not schizophrenic. I see him. I have wronged him. He will kill me. I see him. No. Please don't come near me. No. You don't understand. No one understands. I am very alone.
It's right. You are sick. You were the guy who failed to defuse the bomb. You couldn't face the world when it asked you why you took that stupid decision.
Yes, I was stupid. My stupidity killed you, but I repented every day, every moment.
Repent! You wanted to play God at the field. And then, now, you are living a life of lie. Satish, you empty soul. You lost yourself that night because you were faced with being a failure. And that is where Satish Mukherjee died.
You call me a failure?
That is where Rakesh is born.
No.
Rakesh, Satish, failure.
No, I'm not a failure.
Being Satish Mukherjee means being a failure.
No, I am hallucinating. No. You know what? The doctor said that I'll get medication, and once I get medication, I can dedicate you for my life.
You think I'm a hallucination?
Yes.
You think a small amount of medication will help you?
Yes.
I am born out of your past, Satish.
No.
I am born out of your guilt. I am born out of your biggest mistake. And no amount of medication can ever help you get out of that.
Stay away from me. Don't play with my head. Stay away from me. Say, you don't kill me, please.
I will kill you. No one can help you.
No, please.
What do you think? These people will help you.
Please help me, please.
A person like you cannot be helped.
No, please, someone.
No one can help you.
Someone, please help me. Someone, please.
I will kill you, Rakesh.
Kill me. Someone, please help me.
I will kill you.
No, someone, please.
Better now. I'm really hopeful towards good days now. Yes. I think he's here. I'll hang up now, okay? Yeah, bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
How was breakfast?
Yeah, it was good.
Satish,
Yeah.
have you been taking your pills?
Yes.
Well then, no. Why did I find the pills lying outside in the dustbin?
They must have fallen off while I was taking them. Can't consume that. But don't keep them with the new ones.
I made green peas curry for lunch. Okay with you, no?
Yeah.
Satish, do you still see him?
No, I don't. Doctor says my hallucination will get over very soon. But you know what? I didn't think that he was helping me. In some weird way, he was my support system. He was saving me from this other reality and this world. I don't know, but somehow he was my support system.
I really hope you don't miss him, Satish. He was never real.
He was not real, but he did exist. And don't be silly. No one misses their blackmailers.
I'll get that. Yes,
What's that?
it's for you.
Open it.
The army is transferring 1 lakh rupees in your account. You know what? I had written a letter to them stating your case. This is their support gesture for us.
Okay.
Chalo then, I'll leave, okay? Or else I'll be late. See you in the evening and I'll call you soon. I have kept the lunch in the fridge, okay? Have it on time. And please take care, Satish.
Yeah.
Bye.
Shamita,
Yes?
I wanted to thank you. I mean, you have been through a lot. It has been tough to endure me, I know. I mean, my disease and everything. Had you not been there,
I
I would
know,
have-
I know. I'll always be there for you, Satish. I'll never leave. I promise.
thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Captain Satish Mukherjee. God, again this power cut. This house and its power cuts, I tell you. So much for serving this country. So much for being Captain Satish Mukherjee. Huh. Where are the candles?
Captain has a good ring to it. You called?
Bhumika.
So, that's for small play. Your dada is Rakesh. Guru as Neeraj. Radhika also. Didi.
We had, for the lords, we had Arun, Maggie and South we had Srinath. Riyaz is there recording and he got the voiceover at the start. Rebecca and Anshuman helping us backstage and Bhumika and
And we have the directors, Apurva and Raksha.
Written by Apurva.
I would like to mention one thing that Nagu, our Nagu, he was supposed to play this role, but because he fell sick, so we had to replace.
And Guru came in last, they helped us out.
Sabla. main
so much
character
time
is
there for
actually,
us. Thank you so much.
Thank you
One.
everyone.